fastball, we didn't get very good swings. I don't know if it was rising or moving up there. We didn't score. We had some fastballs he left up, but a lot of pop-ups and fly balls we had, and it looked like pitches we should be able to score up. But some of the guys said they had trouble picking the fastball up on him too. And he's a good pitcher. You saw a lot of good young players out there tonight. Watched the game. I mean, Hankenmeyer's a freshman, and Billy Stoll, and T.J. Oaks, and Biondi, and kids. I mean, there's a lot of good young players out there. Rosnahan. I mean, there's some good young players on the field tonight. And for them to play at the level they did, I think it speaks well to both these programs and the job they do developing players.
This last for Scott, what's kind of working for you tonight? Where you're as expected as you were. What kind of pitches were you throwing? What were you getting over?
I was basically just in and out with the fastball, which I mean it's my bread and butter, and then a slider, and I threw a couple changes. But I got to give a lot of credit to Kyle here. I mean, he calls his own game back there, and whatever he puts down, I'm usually all for it. So he studies the game plan as well as anyone there is, and he knows how to pitch hitters, and he can take little information, and I just trust him back there. And we were on tonight as a battery, and I think it showed tonight. So it's definitely an exciting one for us.
Any further questions for the players? All right, guys, you can take off, and we'll finish up with questions for Coach.
Thanks, Kyle.
Can you think of any other games where you left 15 on base and still came out with victory?
I'm sure there have been. I think that's a compliment to the pitching that's out there for both teams. I mean, we had lots of chances, both teams. A lot of those opportunities come with 2 outs, and I mean, good pitching usually gets good inning now, and we finally got a big hit out there, and I think that's more of a compliment to the pitching on both sides. Yeah, I mean, you get them on, you hope you get them in, but I thought Gieson had a good at bat the inning before. It's 3 feet either way. It's a base hit. I mean, he put the ball in play and gave himself a chance. That's baseball. Sometimes they go at him. Last inning, Kyle Knudsen hit the ball fairly hard. The middle pitcher got it. We got a double play. I mean, the ball he hit for a base hit went 3 feet to the other side of the second baseman. It could have been another double play. So that's baseball. Sometimes they go at him, and sometimes they fall in.
And I mean, if you could just kind of speak to the game book. I mean, is it sort of a microcosm of your season where you guys had the struggles in the beginning, but you guys kept battling, and then it seems, this game, no matter the situation, just kind of kept plugging away, and as you mentioned, the big hit at the end.
Yeah, well, we decided to do it. At one point, we knew our only chance this season of getting the postseason play was we had to win the conference tournament, so we just made a commitment to one another that we were going to try to get better every day. We weren't going to give up or give in to the game. Sometimes when it's going bad, everything goes bad. The breaks are going away, the balls get harder at people, you don't get the calls that you think you should get, and we just decided that it was during the Purdue series, way back in the beginning, and we lost a tough game on Friday, 2 outs and 2 strikes, and we just made a commitment that we were going to not give up or give in, and we're going to try to get better every day of the year and try to make a run at the end and see if we could get into the conference tournament and try to find a way to win. That's the only hope we had. We had injuries early. You can see we got a lot of young players. It takes time to get the players from the Midwest and the North. You got to teach them how to play. You got to teach them how to win. It's a long process, and it doesn't go as fast as coaches like sometimes. But the young kids have gotten a lot better, and that's a compliment to the Kyle Knudsens and the Scott Naduses and Michael Kwasnikas. They've been wonderful in the negotiation of being patient with younger players and helping coach them. And they didn't get down on Troy Larson when he didn't get the bunt down. They got together with them and dug out and encouraged them to stay with it, and that's leadership. It's just tremendous leadership.